I woke to the beeping of machines. My body felt like lead, every breath a negotiation. My vision blurred. My hands fumbled for the phone beside the bed. 75 missed calls. 75 chances my parents could have shown up, could have been there. And then a single text. "We need you. Answer immediately." I didn't. I remembered the graduation ceremony, me, collapsing in front of everyone, the crowd gasping, the medics rushing. They never came. My sister? She tagged me in a photo later that night. Family day without the drama. I stared at it. Nothing. I didn't cry. I didn't shout. I just remembered every smile, every lie, every betrayal. Back then, I believed in them. My father, a man I thought untouchable, and my sister, the person I called my closest ally. I was naive. I trusted too much. I remember walking into the house that first day after moving back from college. Dad's laugh echoed through the halls. Sister's hug was warm. They made me feel at home, like the world outside didn't matter. Every promise they whispered felt permanent. Every glance carried unspoken loyalty. But loyalty was a currency they never owned. It started subtly. Late-night calls that got cut off when I entered the room. Sudden expenses appearing in the bank statements I was allowed to check. Small lies, easily dismissed. But my gut didn't lie. I began noticing patterns, accounts emptied, business deals quietly manipulated, my personal achievements subtly undermined. The proof came in a single text from my sister, months before graduation. "We did what we had to. Don't get in the way." I read it over and over. I traced numbers, dates, receipts. I watched as my family, the people I loved most, quietly orchestrated my marginalization. My parents had no shame. My sister wore betrayal like a crown. I didn't scream. I didn't confront. Anger was a luxury I couldn't afford. I needed strategy. Every doctor's report, every hospital bill, every signature became a piece of a puzzle I had to complete. I learned patience. I learned observation. I learned the art of invisible movement. Weeks of weakness, of pretending, of letting them believe I was broken. I plotted while hooked to machines, my body feeble, but my mind sharp. I gathered evidence, legal documents, financial statements, confessions slipped in drunken arrogance. They thought I was incapacitated. They thought I was waiting to forgive. I started with subtle financial redirection. I had access to accounts they never imagined I could control. Transfers routed, assets frozen, investments vanished. I created paper trails that made their greed visible to the world. Sister, ever proud of her Instagram-perfect life, found herself publicly exposed. Every post celebrating wealth or family harmony now carried a quiet sting. Auditors were coming. Lawyers were ready. My father, the mastermind, underestimated me. He had built his empire on intimidation and appearances. I dismantled it piece by piece. Board members questioned transactions. Legal notices arrived at their offices. They panicked, but they couldn't reach me. They didn't know I'd been watching, learning, waiting. Every missed call, every ignored message, every "we need you now" sounded hollow. And then, the confrontation. I arrived at the house. No fanfare, no warning. Sister answered first. Her smile faltered when she saw me. You're here?" Her voice trembled. "Yes," I said. Simple, cold, calculated. I let her panic build. I let her read the emails I forwarded to her colleagues, her investors, her friends. I let her see her reputation crumble in real time. Dad appeared next, confident, trying to mask his fear. We just want to talk," he said. I handed him the papers. Every fraudulent account, every misused fund, every act of betrayal documented and undeniable. His eyes flicked to the signatures. Recognition, shock, fear. "I waited for you when I needed you," I said, my voice calm, "and you didn't come. You waited until it was convenient." He couldn't argue. There was nothing left to defend. I walked away. I didn't gloat. I didn't yell. Justice didn't require theatrics. It required patience, precision, and the willingness to be invisible until the moment was right. Weeks later, I signed off on settlements, reclaiming what they had stolen. My sister begged for leniency. I offered none. My father apologized, hollow and late, but I had moved past words. I had built myself stronger, sharper, untouchable. Lying in that hospital bed, I realized something vital. Power isn't loud. It's quiet. It's watching while the betrayers celebrate their imagined control. And when they finally realize the game is lost, it's too late. I don't think about revenge anymore. I think about freedom, about walking into the world unbroken, untethered by those who failed me. They believed they could break me. Instead, I built a cage around them and left the keys in my pocket. Now when I check my phone, there are no